Welcome back to the Daily Morning Sports Feed on Reds Army, with me as editor Olivia. Today, let's take a look at some notable sports news in the past 24 hours. Thank you for always supporting and accompanying us. Come to the following hot news. US Open 2022, Serena Williams wins first-round match, moves on to face number 2 seed Anett Kontaveit. Red Hot Wolf blazes past Bautista Agut at US Open. Daniil Medvedev makes short work of Stefan Kozlov at US Open. US Open 2022, Serena Williams wins first-round match, moves on to face number 2 seed Anett Kontaveit. Williams is playing in what is likely to be the final US Open of her prolific career. Serena Williams has not played her final US Open match. In front of an electric crowd at Arthur Ashe Stadium, Williams defeated Anett Kontaveit in a 6-3, 6-3 win. Williams got off to a bit of a slow start with some double faults hurting her in the first set. However, she was able to battle back and shake off the early jitters to win, 6-3, as Kontaveit had some issues of her own. In the second set, Williams found more of a rhythm with her serve. As the second set went on, Williams appeared to gain more and more confidence, and Kontaveit lost control of the match entirely. Williams rode that momentum to another 6-3 win to take the match in advance. In her US Open career, Williams is now 99-3 when she wins the first set, and her dominance in the tournament doesn't stop there. With a semifinals appearance in her last 11 appearances at Flushing Meadows, Williams has plenty of experience on her side. Not only that, but if this first-round matchup is any indication, everyone in attendance at the tournament is behind her. Arthur Ashe Stadium exploded when Williams stepped onto the court, and it broke out into thunderous applause with every point she won. After the match, Williams spoke to CBS Morning's Gayle King on the court about what the fan support meant to her. "The crowd was crazy," Williams said. "It really helped pull me through. I was really pumped. I was like, yes, I got this." Williams also discussed her decision to move away from tennis and into other chapters of her life. "It wasn't easy, but Williams felt like now was the best time to move on to other things. It was a very hard decision because when you love something so much and you're passionate about something, it's always hard to walk away," Williams said. "Sometimes, I think it's harder to walk away than not. That's been the case for me. I've been trying to decide for a little while what to do. It keeps you fit. That's a bonus. I was just like, all right, I think now's the time. I have a family. There's other chapters in life. I call it evolution." On top of gunning for her 7th US Open title in women's singles, Williams will also be playing with her sister, Venus, in the doubles tournament. That is something Williams is really looking forward to. "We're laying it all out here, for me at least. I can't speak for my sister. It's gonna be so fun playing doubles with her. It's gonna be crazy. We haven't done it in so long, and I'm really excited for it." Williams will now move on to face Anett Kontaveit in the second round. Kontaveit defeated Jacqueline Christian in consecutive sets in her first match of the tournament. Red Hot Wolf blazes past Bautista Agut at US Open. JJ Wolf gave the American charge at this year's US Open a stunning start on Monday afternoon, when the world number 87 cruised past 16th seed Roberto Bautista Agut to reach the second round at Flushing Meadows. The 23-year-old wildcard produced a dominant serving performance in a 6-4, 6-4, 6-4 victory, firing 14 aces and winning 88%, 50/57ths, of points behind his first delivery against Bautista Agut. Wolf has made good progress this season. He broke the top 100 of the Pepperstone ATP rankings for the first time on the 1st of August and celebrated that achievement by reaching his maiden tour-level quarterfinal in Washington that same week. The former Ohio State Buckeye reached the third round in New York on main draw debut in 2020. He will attempt to match that run against Alejandro Tabilo in the second round this year, after the Chilean defeated Camille Maishak 6-1, 6-4, 6-7, 3, 6-1. Things were a little more complicated for Wolf's countryman Tommy Paul in his opening match. The 29th seed was pushed the distance by Bernabe Zapata Morales but finished strong on court 11 to record a 4-6, 6-3, 2-6, 6-0, 7-5 first-round victory. Home favorite Paul twice fell behind in his first ATP head-to-head meeting against Zapata Morales, but found frequent success behind his return as he broke his opponent's serve 7 times en route to a 3-hour, 10-minute win. Paul next faces a blockbuster All-American clash with Sebastian Corda, who prevailed 5-7, 7-6, 3, 7-5, 6-1 against Argentine qualifier Facundo Bagnis. The world number 52 Korda, who sits 18 places below Paul in the Pepperstone ATP rankings, leads his countryman 3-0 in the pair's ATP head-to-head series. Wolf was not the only home wildcard to progress on day one at Flushing Meadows, after #NextGen ATP star Emilio Nava defeated John Millman 7-6, 7, 4-6, 7-6, 4, 1-6, 6-1. Nava's reward for his maiden U.S. Open win is a second-round clash against 2012 champion and former world number 1 Andy Murray. There was opening day disappointment for a trio of home players in Ben Shelton, Denis Kudla and Maxime Cressy. The 19-year-old #NextGen ATP Shelton fell just short of victory in his first match since announcing he was turning pro last week. Shelton saved a match point in the fourth-set tie-break to force a deciding set against Nuno Borges, but the Portuguese held firm to clinch a marathon 7-6, 6, 3-6, 7-6, 5, 6-7, 8, 6-3 victory. The world number 96 Kudla could not maintain his bright start against Karen Khachanov, with the 27th seed prevailing 3-6, 6-1, 6-2, 6-2, while Martin Fucsovics advanced to the second round. Daniil Medvedev makes short work of Stefan Kozlov at U.S. Open. World number 1 Daniil Medvedev opened his U.S. Open title defense by walloping American Stefan Kozlov 6-2, 6-4, 6-0 in sweltering conditions on Arthur Ashe Stadium. The Russian had an inconsistent run-up to Flushing Meadows but was back to top form on the court where he won his maiden Grand Slam title a year ago, sending across 10 aces and neutralizing Kozlov's serve. The pair traded breaks early in the first set before Medvedev got his motor running, clinching the next 4 games as Kozlov won fewer than half of his first serve points. Kozlov was no match for Medvedev's raw power in the second set. The American scraped his wrist and knee after he dived to retrieve the ball, but ended up falling to the ground heavily in the 9th game that saw Medvedev break him to love. He called on the trainer to tend to the injuries but Medvedev showed no mercy as he raced through the final set like a bullet train in just 27 minutes to set up a meeting with Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht in the second round. Medvedev, who defeated Novak Djokovic 12 months ago to lift the trophy, is hoping to draw on his positive memories, saying, "I definitely don't want to forget about them. It's a little bit extra pressure but mostly I don't feel it. Probably the only pressure is that I know if I'm not going to play good here for whatever reason, people might say, yeah, the defending champion lost. I know what I have to do." Andy Murray recorded a straight sets victory over 24th seed Francisco Cerundolo. The 35-year-old went into the tournament having only won one match on the North American hardcourts this season and with concerns over persistent cramping, but this proved to be a relatively straightforward outing in the humid conditions. Argentinian Cerundolo has won the majority of his ranking points on clay and Murray had to grind his way through plenty of long rallies on his way to a 7-5, 6-3, 6-3 victory, with the only real negative a failure to serve out all 3 sets. Dominic Thiem was unable to defend the title he won in 2020 last year because of his long-term wrist injury and his return lasted only one match as he was beaten 7-5, 6-1, 5-7, 6-3 by 12th seed Pablo Carreño Busta. 6th seed Felix Auger-Aliassime dropped a set against Swiss qualifier Alexander Richard but recovered to win 6-3, 6-4, 3, 6, 6-3. While 5th seed Casper Ruud eased to a 6-3, 7, 5, 6, 2 victory over Kyle Edmund. But former champion Stan Wawrinka retired after losing the first 2 sets to France's Corentin Moutet. There was a landmark win, meanwhile, for former junior champion Wu Yibing, who became the first man from China to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam in the Open era with a 6-3, 6, 4, 6, 0 victory over Georgia's Nicolas Basilashvili. Zhang Jijun had looked set to pip him to it only to miss out on 7 match points in the third set and go on to lose in 5 to Tim van Rijthoven, with the Dutch player prevailing 3-6, 6-7, 4-7, 7-6, 11-9, 6-1, 6-4. And those are also the most outstanding morning news today. Thank you to everyone for listening and following redsarmy's daily news. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the latest sports news.